G'day YouTube, it is Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again, and welcome back with some more FIFA 13 Connected Career Mode. Of course, we're here with Newcastle United, the Black and White Army, the Toon Army, the Mighty Magpies, and it is the final game of the 2013 season, our first season under control as Newcastle United. And of course, we come back to St James's Park today to play Arsenal on the last day of the season as Europa League champions. I hope you all enjoyed the Europa League final video yesterday. It was supposed to be better than it actually came out. Like at the end when we actually won it, then as they were all celebrating, Radioactive by Imagine Dragons was playing, and I wasn't commentating, and it was really cool and looked and sounded great. Like the bit about welcome to a new age, that was perfect to what we were celebrating. It was perfect to symbolise that we were entering a new age for European football. It was just great, but unfortunately when I went to upload it, they did come up with a third party content ID claim. UMG, the contractor, basically the publisher, the producer, sorry, for the song, didn't want it used, and had actually banned it in Germany. And I know I've got around 4 subscribers, I believe, in Germany, so I didn't think it was fair on them that they couldn't view it. So I just deleted the original and uploaded a new one with commentary instead. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. I hope you're all getting your votes in for Player of the Season awards. Now, of course, that's absolutely massive for us. The Goal of the Season award video will also be up tomorrow, which of course will be Saturday, and that means we will not have a comment of the week, and therefore I'm going to do a quick comment of the week today, and it is literally one comment, and that is from OR. I can't remember how to say it again. I know you explained last time, but I'm in a rush today, so I'm really sorry about that. But just remember, you are one of my best subscribers, and I really appreciate everything you do. And that is about the Europa League game, and he commented saying that was definitely a overtime game. That definitely cracked me up, because the fact is I am overtime gaming, and we usually head into overtime at the end of the video, but in that one we headed into overtime at the end of the match. It was definitely a great joke, and I really liked it. And what a fantastic finish from Cabaye. It would have made the Goal of the Season awards, but I've already made the video, and this one wouldn't really have beaten any of the rest, to be fair. So lovely finish, but Cabaye's got enough in there as it is. And I think you're really going to enjoy the Goal of the Season video, and it's really going to be a great help for making the series episodes. Now, of course, the Goal of the Season video will be the first of the awards, and that Goal of the Season voting video will be up tomorrow, which will be Saturday, and then I'll collect the votes for around Tuesday or Wednesday, and then make the season award videos for Wednesday's release. So there won't be a video until Wednesday after the Goal of the Season one tomorrow, guys. So sorry about that, but it just gives me time to collect the votes. Of course, that means for Goal of the Season and Subscriber Player of the Year, which you all need to get voting on. There will be the stats at the end of this video to allow you to see who's played what and who's done what. So just give you a bit more of a chance to make a decision. So I really hope you all enjoy that. Thanks for all the support in this series, guys. It's been absolutely great. And we'll start the next season in, I'm going to say Thursday, probably. Thursday or Friday. So not too long a break, but we are going to have a little bit of a break to act as an off-season. And we go up 2-0, guys. Another great goal from Brahimi. He scores a lovely goal. He hasn't got any goals in Goal of the Season, but he's scored some clutch goals and just been fantastic for us as a utility player. And him and Gouffron are up for Utility Player of the Season, so they're definitely big competition between those two. Both had really good seasons, to be fair. One thing, I have started the transfer window in the next season. I have got all that recorded, ready. And there's one transfer I'm going to ask you guys about, and that is Jeremy Menez. Obviously, I've said this whole time I want to get rid of Jeremy Menez. He hasn't done much. And at the end of the season, he's actually rated our best player, and he's worth around 13 million. No clubs have put a bid in for him, anything like that. But, as I've said, I want Varane. And of course, that's the centre-back from Real Madrid. He's only 20 years old. Menez is 26, I believe. And he's an 85, I believe, going into next season. And Varane's an 81. So there is a big difference there. But I've offered a deal to Madrid, which they have accepted. I've got a contract offer accepted and everything. And that is Varane straight up for Jeremy Menez, so no money involved. If I want to buy Varane on his own, it would be 13 million. So that's basically what we would get for Menez anyway, so I wondered if you guys would accept that. I've already got a replacement lined up for Menez. We're going to play a bit of a different formation with 2 holding defensive midfielders, and then Sissoko, Ben Arfa and Cabaye as attacking midfielders. So we're not going to have the wingmen because we don't play much with the wings anyway, and it will just give us a bit more of an attacking presence up the middle, to be fair. So what do you guys think on that deal? Leave it in the comment section below. Do you think I should go through with a Menez for Varane swap? Obviously Varane's got the more growth in him because of his age. He's going to be an absolute superstar if we can keep hold of him, and he'll probably start at the back with Sakho if we do go through with the deal, and Yanga and Mbiwa will rotate with Sakho and Varane. So what do you guys think of the deal? Let me know in the comment section below. Now obviously big news in the football world, Fergie has retired. I know I spoke about that in a previous video, and oh, what a save by Ruffier. He comes up big once again. He's been absolutely fantastic for us the second half of the season. He's done everything we've asked of him, kept us in every single game he possibly could. He's been absolutely outstanding. So if you guys think he should be player of the season, leave it in the comment section below. Now, as I was saying, Fergie is retired. I've spoken about that in a previous video, and the news came out today that David Moyes has signed a 6-year contract with Man United to become their new manager, and that leaves Everton with no manager for next season. Many speculate it's going to be Roberto Martinez. I think it's Roberto, is it? From Wigan. Absolutely great manager, so that'll be a great replacement for Moyes. Now, Moyes I don't think is a good replacement for Ferguson. Don't get me wrong, he's done great at Everton, a low budget side, and he's managed to get them into big things for them. He hasn't won a cup or anything like that with them, I don't think anyway, but he has done wonders with them on a low budget. Now my problem is that Man United are a huge club and expect to win things every year, and Moyes has never really worked with the budget he'll have available to him at Man United. They haven't got a huge budget, but they've got a much bigger one than Everton, and I just don't know how he's going to deal with that. If he buys someone big for big money and they backfire and don't play well, that's going to screw him over, and it's just going to make him look like a flop. In all honesty, I really think United should have gone with Mourinho, but then again I've gone with Moyes to be the long-term option. We all know Mourinho would have only signed a 1 or 2 year deal for instant success, and they would have been stuck trying to find a new manager again, whereas now they can go out and claim Moyes for 6 seasons. So it is a good move, to be fair. I just don't think it's gonna work out, to be fair. Now of course last night was also the playoffs, the first championship playoffs between Leicester and Watford. Decent game, nothing much really happened, so I'm not really going to speak about that, but it is the sign that the season is coming to the end. There is only 2 league games left in the Premier League, so it's tough times at the moment, and of course football is coming to an end for the season. Now nothing much has really happened. You see Pogba scores another great goal. He's been outstanding for us since maybe mid-February. He's just been cracking. He scored some wonder goals, and this one's no difference. Look at the work here. Just creates his own space and then unleashes the shot. He's scored so many like that this season. I'm not going to include that in goal of the season either, because he's already got a couple that are pretty much just like that, just in different situations. So we're not really going to go on to using that. Now, for next season, guys, I want your opinion on this. Do we want to stay with the way we're doing it now? Game a day. So you see the full length game, and Arsenal do get a goal here. Poor defending, to be fair. We let Wilshere run free through the middle, and we also let the man break down the wing so he could play the ball through. But as I was saying, do you want it to run like now, where you see the full game, there's an episode a day, or do you want me to include three games in one video just as highlights, and that will probably be a video a week, to be fair, because of all the editing it takes. So it's up to you. I prefer the full game because I don't have to do as much editing, and I can do more commentary rather than just commenting on the game. I can comment on regular life stuff. So my commentary will change if we choose the highlights. It will basically just be me speaking about the highlights. And great goalkeeping once again from Ruffier. Just shut the Cazorla down so he couldn't get a goal in. And you can see Podolski comes on for Walcott. Not really sure why he didn't start. Good depth in this Arsenal side. So definitely a strong Arsenal side, who do finish in 6th, I believe, and we finish in 7th after this game. So tough season for both of us, to be fair. We didn't really do much. We just couldn't keep up with the teams in front of us. So it's just a bit unfortunate for us, to be fair. Of course, on Wednesday night was also Chelsea-Tottenham. Huge game for both clubs. Chelsea, if they had won, would have booked themselves guaranteed European football. Champions League football, sorry. And if Tottenham had won it, put everything in their own hands going into qualifying for the Champions League. Did finish a 2-2 draw. Chelsea went 2-1 up. 2-0 up, I believe, actually. And Ramirez had a chance to put the game away. And Mata played the ball through to him. He was clean through on goal. And Ramirez fell over and smacked his face. It was one of the funniest bloopers I've seen in a long, long time. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. It's so funny. He literally just falls over, completely misses the ball and just smacks his face on the floor. It's funny as anything. So definitely go check it out. And then Tottenham did manage to pull a goal back, and it did finish 2-2. Bale had a chance to win the game in extra time, in the last minute with a free kick, and great saves once again by Ruffier, just proving how good he is once again. It's been outstanding, as I was saying, and his reflexes have definitely come on leaps and bounds towards the end of the season. Struggled a bit to begin with, but he's been fantastic ever since January, and we can't fault him for anything now. And as I was saying, it's funny. So both teams still have a chance for your Champions League football. Chelsea are pretty much confirmed. They need a win at the weekend, which they probably will get. I believe they've got Villa. So I think Chelsea will pick up the win there, and they'll finish third. And then Tottenham have to hope that Arsenal drop points to QPR, which Newcastle fans really don't want happening. But as you can see, Arsenal get another goal here, and it just proves once again we can't keep a 3-goal lead. We have played poor in the second half once again, and all of a sudden the 3-0 game turns into a 3-2 game. Speaking of that, guys, I've just realised I haven't told you, there was the Stoke game before this was supposed to come out as an episode, but unfortunately the footage deleted itself again like it did earlier on in the season. But you haven't really missed much. We did pick up a 1-0 loss. It's a poor result, to be fair, but we did literally play every single one of our reserve players because everyone was so tired from the extra time Europa League final. So we couldn't really blame anyone but ourselves for the loss. We had our reserves out there, gave them good experience, game experience, but we did pick up the loss. So it was a poor episode, and there wasn't really much to talk about in it anyway. So you haven't really missed much. But as you can see there, they played the advantage, and we made the most of the advantage, made loads of space for ourselves, and then the ref, just as we were about to blast the shot away in open space, calls us back and gives us the free kick, and it's a poor free kick at that. So definitely a wrong decision by the referee there, but we should be able to hold on to the 1-goal lead here with 3 minutes of extra time left. You can see we're defending well. We may get another goal here. Menez, in probably his last club appearance, does get the goal in the 90th minute. Just puts us 4-2 win at St James's Park to end the season. Strong season, to be fair. We didn't do anything in the domestic cups, and we didn't really produce much in the league either. We have finished 7th, but we managed to secure ourselves a trophy with the Europa League. So it is a strong season, to be fair. And I'll tell you now, the board have rehired me for next season. They're a bit concerned about the league position, but not too worried because we did win the Europa League final and qualified for the Europa League next season because of winning the Europa League this season. So they weren't too fussed. They have given me a £15 million budget for next season, and I have decided not to use the financial takeover for next season, guys. The couple of people that did comment about the financial takeover left in the comments that they didn't want it to be used, so I've decided not to. I did request some funds, and they didn't give me any extra funds, but well, we don't really need it, to be fair. So remember to comment about the Menez Varane deal. If you agree with it, just leave it in the comment section below. If you don't, leave it in the comment section below as well. As you can see, we get some more money from the transfers here, and you can see the final table. Man United do win the league, but it's the relegation we're looking at. Sunderland do get relegated. We will not be playing them next season. They get relegated alongside Swansea and Reading, and you'll love this. Wolverhampton got promoted to the Premier League, guys. It made me laugh so much. You can see the top scorers here. Sissoko is up there with 12 goals, right on the mid-table there, 10th spot. You can see there he's also up there in 4th with assists, along with Ben Arfa and Aliadiare and Gouffron. So good results for them. You see the clean sheets here. Ruffier only got 6 clean sheets this season. Not as much as we would have hoped, but still a strong number for a keeper that had a weak defence in front of him all season, to be fair. You look here with the cards, and we look at our individual stats. You see there, Ruffier played every single game for us, and that is just absolutely outstanding. Cabaye also played 36 of the games, but Ruffier playing every single game. That's outstanding. Sissoko scored the most goals and got the most assists for us. As you can see, the 6 clean sheets there for Ruffier. And we look at the average rating now, guys. Ruffier topped it with 78. He was outstanding for us, and we could not argue with him. And we look at the squad report there, you see that everyone grew a bit, except Sakho, but everyone grew by 1 or 2, so that's great for us. You look at Cabaye there, 84 now, fantastic. Sissoko's a 79. You see Menez is an 84, so he's still a good player, but as you can see, he is 26, so there's not going to be too much more growth. He can probably get to a 90, but we may as well cash in on the deal now. While Varane is still an 80 and still worth only around 13 million. So let me know what you guys think about that. And we get into the lower players here. There are some of our reserves. Some of our youth players have grown. They'll be going out on loan next season. You can see Niang there. And we'll be looking to sign him for next season as well. But you can see the guys we sent out on loan coming up in a minute. Niall Ranger and players like that. That we just sent out to gain experience have gone up as well. Taraval's not gone up. Danny Simpson's done nothing. Neither's Rob Elliott. James Perch. You see DeBuchy's gone up by 1, even though he's missed the last 2 months with an injury. He literally does come back at the end of this episode though, guys. It made me laugh. But you can see the squad for everyone on injury. That's the end of the episode, guys. Remember to vote on your player of the season in the section below. And the goal of the season vote will be tomorrow. I hope you've all enjoyed the series. Let me know what you think about the Varane deal. And remember to leave a like, subscribe, share the video, guys. Leave a comment. And peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.